How cool would it be if you could ask your intuition a question and then get answers? How cool would it be if you could just go, okay, give me an answer? How cool would that be? Now, in this video, I'm actually going to show you how it's very possible, and it's not based on, it's not woo-woo, it's based on a little bit of science. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment that there's a lie detector, right? How do lie detectors work? Is because whenever we feel something, whenever we think something, even though you consciously want, like you want to lie, for example, or you want to do something, our body gives it away through micro muscles, through loads of different unconscious processes that happen. So even if we try and, for example, to lie, sometimes our unconscious processes give them away. So when we're talking about how to speak with your intuition, how to get in touch with your intuition, it works on some of the same principles, because we have micro muscles, we have loads of involuntary signals, loads of involuntary things that happen whenever we think a certain way, whenever we feel a certain way. So you don't have to sort of be you don't have to consciously think about something in order for your body to react. And that's how I'm going to share with you how you can get in touch with your intuition. So we're going to be talking about how you can utilize involuntary signals and how you can use that in order to connect with your intuition. And this is hugely powerful, right? Because for a long time, many of us, we're trained to sort of silence a bit of our intuition. When we think, oh, shall I do this? A little answer pops up in our head, but then we second guess it, we question it, etc. And we go through so much in life that it makes us silence a little bit of our intuition. But what I'm going to share with you today will help you to reconnect with your intuition. And this is so powerful because our unconscious mind takes in way more information and handles way more processes than your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is limited, but our unconscious mind has so much depth to it. So I'm not going to get into how much, but so you see this every day in real life, right? Naturally, our bodies adapt when we are in rapport with someone. When we feel connected to somebody, our body adapts. If you are talking to someone and you want to leave a conversation, even before you register in your mind, I want to leave a conversation, your body gives it away. So people will do certain things, and I teach this when I teach body language, but they'll do certain things with their body even before they consciously realize that they want to leave a conversation. So our bodies and our unconscious mind does so many different things. When people are attracted, you'll also notice their body adapts. When someone does self-hypnosis or they do meditation, sometimes they use some of the processes that I'm going to be sharing with you today. But this is a very, very powerful one. Now, I want to share with you how I learned this, because when I thought, oh, someone's speaking with their unconscious, I was like, I'm not very much of a woo-woo person, right? Like, I was like, this sounds like a bit of like woo-woo, kind of like magical, esoteric, like up in the clouds kind of thing. And I was like, I don't know if I kind of believe it. But then I went to a course and we started doing a lot of experiments. And I'm even going to show you one that you can do today, and that will show you how specifically it works. And they showed us the basics, and I'm going to show you exactly what I learned that day. And then they said to us, like micro muscles. When we think certain things, our micro muscles do certain body movements. So I'm going to demonstrate that with you right now. Let me just make this full screen. So this is an example of one of the exercises we did. So it's a pendulum, okay? This is a pendulum, just a weight, and it's got a long chain. Now, I was asked to just sort of sit there, make it as sort of straight as possible, and not move my hand, okay? Not move this hand. And then to sort of go, okay, close my eyes, or sort of, and then just think right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now, I'm not doing anything with my hand. And then if I open my eyes, I'll look, and just as I thought, it's going right and left, right, left, or at least my right and my left, right? So, and then if I just sort of keep it straight, and then I go, okay, now let me just think of going forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And yeah, just like I thought, it's going forward and backwards. And what happens is, all we need to do is think. You should, if you can find something like little heavy with a little chain, like a little pendulum or something, try it for yourself. What happens is, just by thinking, because there's such a long chain that amplifies our little, like a tiny muscle movement here. See, I'm not moving this. I'm not doing anything with my hand, but a tiny movement here amplifies a lot over here. So all I need to do is just think right, left, right, left, right, left. And my hand, automatically, just micro muscle. If I tried to move it, by the way, if I like consciously tried to move it, the swings would be really big. But I'm not even trying to move it, and you'll notice that. And so this is the whole concept behind micro muscle movements, and understanding that you can unconsciously get signals. So all I needed to do is think right, left, and all you need to do is think right, left, and this will go right, left. If you think forward, back, it will go forward, back. Just like when you're, you're a lie detector, right? If you say a lie, your body will give it away. Like something will happen within your body, and that's how lie detectors work. So this is not woo-woo. This is not magic. And so understanding this means that you can actually read other people. Okay, so what does this mean for you? When you understand that we have micro muscles, it means that you can read other people. When you start to understand what micro muscle movements happen, but also it means that you can start to get in touch or reconnect with your intuition. You can start to sort of say, okay, I want to ask, like without consciously thinking, I want to see what I truly think about something. Because we suppress it so much, our conscious mind goes back and forth like on different things. So if you have a tool like a pendulum, it will give you a chance to reconnect with your intuition, with your unconscious. So how do we do that? So I'm going to show you an intuition building framework, so that you can literally go ask your unconscious for an answer, and your unconscious could give it to you. So how do we do it? So first of all, get a tool for a signal. I like this, but also if you have nothing else, right? If you just put your feet together, like put your feet very, very closely together, and then like try and balance, where it's like so close together that you're just slightly off balance, and then just sort of think forward, back. You might be able to recreate that signal that way. There are other sophisticated ways of doing it. When I was learning hypnosis, there were a couple of very cool ways that we learned how to do it. When you put someone into a trance, you can create signals, etc. But this is a very simple way that you don't need to like be in too deep of a trance. I would say be very relaxed when you do it. So number one, get a tool for a signal. A pendulum is very, very cool because it has such, if you have such a long chain with something heavy at the bottom, all it takes is a tiny micro muscle movement, and your pendulum will move. And so you want a tool, something along those lines. So get a tool for a signal, and then test it. Number one, you want to test it. Test it for yourself. Just get a pendulum, and it's very difficult to keep still. But if you just sort of go, okay, right, left, and I'm not moving my hand at all, at least consciously. But you just sort of say right, left, and just see if it works for you. Now, it might not be instant, and it might take a couple of seconds to initially it'll just be a little bit of a movement, and then it'll get like a little bit bigger. For example, at that time I pushed it. But Test it, see, and then test a different one. Just test forward, back, and then notice, does the pendulum go forward and back when you think forward, back? Does it go side to side when you think right and left? Does it go in a circle if you say circle? So, you know, you just sort of say, okay, circle, 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 circle. And yeah, you see, like your unconscious mind will just amplify whatever you're thinking. Okay, so test it for yourself. So get a pendulum. So step one, get a tool for a signal. Test it yourself. Make sure that you get different signals when you're thinking different things. Okay, and then when you're like, okay, wow, this really works. When I think right left, it goes right left. When I think forward back, it goes forward back. When I think circle, it goes in a circle. Oh wow, this is very cool. My unconscious is talking to me. Then ask just say, okay, unconscious, give me a signal for yes. Like if I give me a signal for yes, and then it will, you know, it might go forward and back, for example. Then you just say, okay, give me a signal for no. Like unconscious mind, give me a signal for no. And then it might go side to side instead. So now you've got a yes if it goes forward, no if it goes side to side, if you know, what you truly feel, okay? And then ask yourself a question, right? Practice getting yourself into a calm state and just sort of say, okay, all right, should I do this first, or should I do this first? You know, should I go out today, for example? And then you'll get a signal that will indicate yes or no, etc. But then you're having a conversation with your unconscious mind without your conscious mind interfering. Okay? Now, this is so powerful. And here's what's very, very important. Don't assist and don't resist. So what do I mean by that? Like, assist is if you want it to go somewhere, you're just like, yeah, okay, I really, you know, I should like ask myself, shall I go out today? And then go, I really want to go out, so I'm going to go, okay, it's right and left. And then you go like, okay, now right, left, you know, then you're assisting, you're making an answer up, right? And don't resist. Like, okay, should I do this? And then you're like, all right, I really don't want to do it, so I'm going to stop myself from making it happen. You know, if you stop yourself from making it happen, it's not going to work. This is a process or an exercise that will help you get in touch with your intuition, to understand your unconscious mind a little bit further and allow you to progress that and allow you to speak with your unconscious mind at another and a deeper level. So hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you find this very useful. It is such a powerful technique if you want to get a second opinion from a part of you that is more intelligent than your conscious mind, that takes into more parts, because our conscious mind can only hold on to a little bit of information. All our memories, all our experiences, all our intuition is all unconscious. So if you aren't sure of something and you want to get a second opinion, but crazily enough, it's our own, then use this technique. It's so powerful. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. This was another episode of Unconscious Communication Secrets. If you have not, please subscribe to my channel. If you find this kind of thing useful, if you want to know how to speak with your unconscious mind more, if you want to be able to master the power of your mind, then please do check out my webinar. I do one every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UAE time. It's at uaenlp.com. It's a free webinar, and I show you how you can, in this webinar, I show you how you can create lasting change in 7 steps, how to use NLP. But this is just another example of one of the ways that you can understand your mind a little bit more and how it works, etc. And hopefully you enjoyed that video. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you on another video very soon. And once again, if you are interested in it, check out uaenlp.com, and I will see you on another video. Peace out, one love, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.